the O2 regulators, and everyone knows how I feel about the O2. Can you touch on that again? Because that was a great story. And I apologize for making you chew your cabbage twice, but you had some good stuff there, man.
No problem, no problem. So yeah, as I was saying, there was in particular, as a matter of fact, I'll add up to that story too, because apparently there was a second one that got busted. So what has happened was one of the providers, local providers, what he was in his company was doing, they were transporting unstable residents to the ER department. Okay.
So stupid. So stupid.
Yeah. So, and not only that, they were also providing oxygen to these people. Okay. Which, they're not medical, they're just transport. But
exactly.
They got busted because, again, you don't show up to an emergency room where you have ambulance companies with doing the same thing, and they're looking at, this local provider walking in with, the incorrect clothing and providing oxygen to somebody. They obviously that alarms people, and the state stepped in and they got busted. From what I heard from my administrator here, the lady that used to work on that other facility, there was another company, okay, that was transporting. It was doing the same thing. They got busted. They actually got shut down, okay, and obviously, as you can imagine, somebody that does that, they pop, I see them around with a different name. So,
mm-hmm.
This is kind of I hate to be, smashing the people around here, but it's just the stuff that we see.
Sure.
And it's just sometimes, you get dumbfounded, some
sure.
of the stuff that you see.
What was the, because you were talking about with the O2 regulators, which I totally agree, and I've mentioned this stuff too, that, hey, it's one thing, you could transport someone if they have oxygen, that's not a problem. But when it comes to transferring or changing one tank to the other tank, dealing with the O2 regulators, we're not touching it.